Okay, hello. Hello, hello. We are here again for another one. I finally got everything set up that I've been trying to have for so long. I got my ring light over here in the corner over there. That's where the light's coming from. Those things are awesome. Yeah, I got my camera, the one right here, and I got my bookshelf in the background too, which is pretty cool. I got some actually pretty good books in my opinion. Um, I got my lights. I have a ballast song over there because I can do that too. And then I've also got my collection of cards. Pretty modest collection there. Nothing crazy. So so yeah, basically everything is set up and ready to go. And somehow my ring light, even though I got it just a couple days ago, it's already dirty. It's like got some dirt. So yeah, tons of stuff's going on. Tons of stuffs. But yeah, I'm kind of I don't know exactly what the hottest topic is today, but maybe we can touch on a few things. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go through some topical segments, whatever is big right now, and yeah, we'll just dive into it because there's always something going on. It's always something. But anyways, first thing, which is probably the my favorite, most exciting thing, uh, that new Arcane, the show on Netflix. It's good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, first off, I just gotta say, that show is like such a unique, pretty much a unique show. Everything about it. I mean, it's like, in my opinion, one of the best animated shows with like the with like the most detailed animation that has come out in like the last 5 or so years. I'm pretty sure. At least shows, because something that I think is similar to that I was thinking about was is that new Spider-Man, or not new, but the older one, Spider-Man, the multiverse, into the multiverse. It's kind of similar to that, just with the animation style, and I feel like it's pretty much on par with that. Um, I can think of a couple anime that come close to it, for sure. Possibly Demon Slayer, maybe Demon Slayer. Um, Jujutsu Kaisen, possibly season two, maybe. That one was fire. Just gotta say, that's another show that's another one that's come to an end. So yeah, basically Arcane. Just gotta say, one of the many things about it is that it is beautiful to watch. Um, it's yeah, it doesn't really hold back with like the punches that it has, that it gives you. Pretty much every episode, it's like another punch in the face, which is surprising because nowadays with shows, like there's always so much, like there's just tiptoeing around like these big moments that like never really happen. But with Arcane, it actually does have these big moments that like are really impactful and make significant changes within like a short amount of time, which when it happens, it's just like it kind of like blows your mind. So yeah, it's great, pretty much great all around. Um, I don't want to spoil it too much, but I will say that the story just keeps on getting crazier and crazier after, like, once you start it to the end. It's just every episode is pretty much crazier and crazier in a good way. Unless, of course, you don't like crazy and you're more into like the love stories and dramas like that. But no, seriously though, it's just oh, it's so good. And I mean, come on, let's be real. Jinx and pretty much only Jinx. Like, come on. And also Caitlyn. Come on, bro. Just come on. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure who directed it, but it's um it's really like pushing the boundaries of, in my opinion, like what they can do with animation just because it was so crazy. Like beyond this is you just gotta make things like real life at this point. You can just make them like pretty much real life or whatever because I don't see it getting better than this, which is something that's hard to say because I feel like that's pretty much with everything. Like, how do you get better from this? Like, I remember thinking that with like Mob Psycho when I was watching that a long time ago. It was like how do you get better than like season two, basically? But I mean, there's always something that comes out that's better, right? So I don't know. Right now, basically with Arcane, yeah, it's very unique. It's got great animation. The setting is so comfortable. Like it's just something that it's like a world that you would want to go into, in my opinion at least. Like it's not too dangerous to where you'll just be, just done immediately, like one shot, or just like, you know, PvP immediately right when you drop in. It's not like that. Um, it's like Piltover is a town that's pretty much like it's like kind of it's like pretty much our society if it were just distilled down into like one small city basically. It's like at the top there's like the powerful people who have the money, and then at the bottom there's like an underworld underbelly of the city that is like getting stronger and being ignored and then getting stronger because of that. But then there's also kind of like there's a good community to it too, where people are just trying to live and have like families and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like a comfortable place. It seems like a very comfortable place in my opinion. Um, so yeah, if I had a choice to, if someone just like picked me up and put me in a freaking like universe, which that would suck. There's some that would just suck. Like imagine just getting popped into like Alice in Wonderland. It's like, oh, you're there. Here you are now. It would just be so bad. But yeah, no, drop me in that town. I'm comfortable living. So yeah, it's I mean a lot of people like I'll tell them that I'm watching Arcane and they'll be like, "Oh wow, like you're just watching like I didn't know you were into anime or whatever." And when I tell them like what I watch it for, it's pretty much just for the story. They usually give me a look like, "What are you talking about? Like that's just ridiculous. You're not making sense. You're obviously just watching it for like the waifus or like the tsundere or tsundere or whatever." But no, honestly, I gotta say the story of Arcane, it's probably like an 8, maybe an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I would say it's probably like an 8, 8.5 out of 10 because um there's a couple of reasons. One blaring reason is something that you need to watch it and find out. You need to watch it all the way through and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, so so that is pretty much my ranking on it. I would say overall story 8.5. The animation is like a 10. Um, the the story pacing obviously is pretty much like an 8.5. So yeah, I would generally give Arcane out of 10. I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's basically just my sort of broad like rating of the show, which if you want, I can go into more details about like the specific things, um, like how because things kind of got a little confusing towards the end, um, which yeah, it was pretty good, but it got confusing at times. But so yeah, if you don't really understand it and you want me to go into that, then I can definitely do that. Or if you just want me to go into it anyways, I could also do that. But yeah, it's a good story because when it's over, you just miss it, and that's pretty much the feeling that I have with Arcane overall. So I think giving it a comfortable 9 is totally justified, and yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm gonna miss everyone, Jinx and Vi. Um, I think I think Jinx is probably like my favorite character though. On a final note, I think Jinx is probably my favorite. Yeah. It's like Jinx or Jace. Yeah. But one thing that I did also forget to mention was the the voice acting. I feel like the voice acting for our girl Jinx got a little bit fudged up during the end, I gotta say. I don't know if a lot of people will agree with me. I've seen a lot of other opinions on that, but I feel like the voice acting was just a little bit fudged. A little bit. It could have been a little bit better. More range. There was more range in the first season than the second for Jinx. That's what I gotta say. That's the truth right there. Like it or hate it, that is that is what it is. The truth. Hmm. But on another note, what about Boogie saying the N word? Bro, I cannot believe that. Um, and yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am referring to the LolCow live episode that was I think it was like 3 days ago at this point now, where Boogie 2988 was on a call with Tina. I don't know her like name or whatnot, but yeah, they were on a call together with Wings of Redemption, obviously, and yeah, they were just going at it because for whatever reason, I guess there's like a history between Tina and Boogie. Um, which is kind of hilarious. Honestly, that whole episode was good, but it seemed like Boogie was like genuinely thinking that Tina was crazy, and the other guy like instigated a crazy person on him, which is wild. that would be that would be crazy. So yeah, it was so funny because Boogie was like he was kind of aping this girl, like he was aping Tina in the call. Uh, to the point where I was like starting to feel bad for Tina, even though she is like completely crazy in her own right. I was starting to feel bad for her. Um, and wouldn't you know, just just when you thought Boogie was doing good and he was riding his high, uh, it slipped and he actually accidentally let loose the N word. He said the N word. Pretty much clear as daylight. Like you heard it. And yeah, so like right after that, they were like for like the last, I don't know, for like 20 more minutes they were just like chupping, having a good old time. And then Tina said that, "Oh, Boogie, you said the N-word." Um, to which then Boogie denied vehemently. He said, "No, no, I wouldn't say that." And then he even said like if he were to say it, he would have said it to a black person. Like, bro, how wild is that? That's not that is not what you say after that. Which just to say, I don't care. I don't care about what people say, honestly. That's no big deal to me. Um, I mean, we've all said things, we all think things like, bro, stupid, but um, nonetheless funny. Nonetheless funny. So yeah, Boogie basically he dropped it. I don't know why, but he said it to her. And then after that, he said that he would only say it to a black person. So I don't even know what that was about. But basically, 20 minutes in, Boogie started getting the call on his phone from Big Daddy Keem and also some of his lackeys, and they were basically on the phone calling, like asking him what what uh what he said. Why did he say that? And pretty much the last 30 minutes of the podcast is Boogie just getting more and more red, denying it harder and harder that he said it. So yeah, pretty much this whole thing just like it like turned into like a whole fiasco. It was supposed to be Boogie dunking on Tina, but then yeah, she stepped back on him, did the harden on him, and he ended up taking the L. Uh, but I love that group anyways. I don't really care what he says. I'm sure he's probably said that a lot before and he said that he did have a black girlfriend after all. So yeah, all's forgiven, but don't say it again, Bug. I speak for um Peruvians when I say be careful when you say that word, bud. But it was funny. Um, uh, so so yeah, I don't know. Nothing else is currently in the news right now. Destiny is still fighting with Hasanabi. Destiny currently had some leaks, leaked text messages. Of course, it was messages that came out about him using a certain toy. And but so yeah, that'll basically wrap it up for this for now. Um, give me some comments in the comment section about what I should talk about next time. Just let me know. I'll talk about basically whatever. Um, and and yeah, that's pretty much the news. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.